Hello once again YouTube, and welcome to another video. I know I didn't make any video last week, so yeah, I'm sorry if I didn't make any videos last week. I was busy being sick. It was absolutely dreadful feeling being sick. But yeah, I did get the vinyl last week. Just gonna quickly show you the vinyl. It was this Rumors. Don't know if you heard of this album. It's a masterpiece, by the way. Got a nice picture of the band on the back. Yeah, Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, their 70s stuff is the best. Not gonna lie. Quite like it. You got a lyric sheet as well. I like other albums I've gotten which have the lyrics on the actual album, or they don't have any lyrics at all. They also have some images of the band. It's a nice album. It's a really good album. You got Secondhand News, which is an alright album opener. I'd say it's. I think I find the history of the album a little bit more interesting than the actual album. I know it's a masterpiece and all. The Chain is really good. Is a really good song to start the second side on. All the singles were good. All the non-singles were good. But in my opinion, the making of this album is really interesting because it was made whilst they managed to make a whole entire album whilst they were in a relationship, whilst breaking up in their relationship. Even the band members were in relationships and they were breaking up in their relationship. Their relationships weren't really as strong as they used to be. So, nice album, good album, nice cover as well. You could, yeah, nicely done, nice pressing. I think it's exactly the same as the original version. So enough of that stuff, because that's not the main focus of today's video. Even though I would love to do another album review, because I really enjoyed that album review, doing that album review. No, today, as you can see from the background, we got the Ninth Doctor and a Dalek. I've already covered Dalek. I haven't covered this Ninth Doctor action figure. Need to do an 11 Doctors action figures review. I got all of them and they're all intact. But as you can see, we've got Series 1 as well. My DVD of Series 1. I've been watching a few episodes from here, like random episodes like Rose, The End of the World, and Quite Dead, Father's Day, The Empty Child, The Doctor Dances, and basically watching the whole entire Series 1 to invigorate my creative juices. But there's one episode that I've watched recently, like just a few moments ago, that I was like, yeah, I haven't watched this in a while, might as well put it on, which is Dalek. You may have seen this in my haul collection, by the way. Anybody who watched that haul, hi! Thanks. But yeah, if you need to be reminded of how beautiful the artwork is, take a look at that. That. Yeah. It's on the third disc. Dalek is located on the third disc with Rose Tyler on there. Being all Rose Tyler. She's not as whiny as she is in Series 2. I might actually get Series 2 because of how nice this looks. Gah! Oh my god, it looks incredible. Also, it's got hundreds of special features, so that's a good thing. But yes, we are looking at Dalek. You know Robert Sherman? I hope you do, because he's one of the best writers for Doctor Who of all time. You got Robert Haynes, you got Ben Aronovich, you also have other writers like can't remember the names of, and even writers for the new series, which I also can't remember the names of. You got Big Finish writers, Mark Platt, Jonathan Morris, I follow Jonathan Morris's Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, sorry, I have a cough. I'm constantly coughing. Yeah, you also have several other writers, Nicholas Briggs as well. But you also have some book writers. But then, they're all new series, Big Finish. Big Finish have their own style. New series has their own style. The EDAs and the Seventh Doctor Adventures and all the other books have their own style, their own sort of niche thing. Classic series obviously has that in spades. But then you get bloody Rob Sherman, and I'm not saying that because I'm not saying him is the old one out because he's got my name. Like Robert Holmes has my name, and I already said he's part of classic series. He definitely has a style that's in the classic series. Whilst you got Rob Sherman, and he's completely unique. His style is completely unique to Doctor Who. He's got very absurdist sense of humour, like very dark, you know. He also loves to do social commentary, which he did in the sort of loosely, the sort of basis to this story, which was Jubilee. Yeah, he likes meta context. His work is very contextual. He also loves to do very dark stuff. Like if you listen to some of his plays, it's really disturbing. He also likes to break down the human psyche and how we feel and how we think, and it's pretty brutal. Like, if you've ever heard his plays, you know what I'm thinking. Like, Scherzo is basically a character breakdown of what it means to be a companion of the Doctor, and it is brilliant. Go listen to it. Chimes of Midnight is really good. It's pretty dark. It's one of those Christmas, one of the few Christmas Big Finish Doctor Who specials. It's really good. It's really dark and really disturbing. It's got good characters in it. It's like Agatha Christie, done by Doctor Who years before Unicorn and the Wasp, which is absolute shite, let me tell you. It's got some entertainment value in there, but it's not my style, Doctor Who. But then you get his first and only script for New Who, which is Dalek. Now, Dalek starts off as the usual Doctor Who story, but then we get to see a Cyberman, a head of a dead Cyberman from Nerva Beacon somehow. It landed in 2012 from the year 2055, after the Cyber Wars. Doesn't really make sense. It's kind of implied that it's from the story The Invasion, but it's clearly not. You also see a Slovene's arm, which is also continuity between story. Several other aliens that don't get explained, but you would love to see get explained. And you have the character of Henry Van Staten, who is your traditional American businessman. Like, he's like the J. Jonah Jameson of the Doctor Who franchise. He's an unrelenting asshole. He treats everything like his plaything. His assistant, who, by the way, is a tasty dish. He's a complete ass. He treats everybody like shit. And it's completely funny. And unfortunately, he doesn't cut. Well, he does, but not in a brutal way like the Dalek exterminates him. Oh, by the way, did I tell you this is the first story that featured a Dalek? The first TV story that featured a Dalek since September or November, somewhere around that time, 1988. There has not been a TV story featuring the Daleks since Remembrance of the Daleks, which was not even the final story in Doctor Who. It was the first opening story to season 25. And I find that really important because nobody has seen the Daleks before this. Nobody saw what they were doing in the Time War until now. I should really go and review Only the Monstrous and the rest of the War Doctor box set. Hell, even get the War Master box sets, but that's a story for another time. So, looking at this from the context of 2005, there was a load of bull crap going on in 2005. Everybody was scared shitless because of terrorists. London bombings, 9/11, everybody hated it. It seemed like the world was going to die. And then you got the return of Doctor Who onto your screens, but the first episode had the Autons, and they're not even named. The Nestine is named. So, yeah, the Daleks came back in Dalek. And what do you have? Well, you have a few moments of the Doctor introducing himself to Henry Van Statten. Henry Van Statten is being an asshole. You see this creature being tortured. And then we get to the meat of the episode, which is the performances by Christopher Eccleston and Nicholas Briggs as the Ninth Doctor and the Dalek, respectively. Well, the voice of the Dalek was Nicholas Briggs. Yeah. Nicholas Briggs brings back the Daleks in a very menacing way. Like, without him, we wouldn't associate the Daleks with this design. If it were, this is the most popular Dalek design. And that's coming from somebody who's mostly reviewed only classic Who stories. Like, I've only reviewed, like, up until now, all of Series 10, and the Christmas special that came before it, and the Christmas special that came after it. Everything else I've reviewed has been classic Who. This is the first New Who thing that I am reviewing that is not from the current series that is going on right now. Which, by the way, I've made up my mind, it's alright. Jodie Whittaker's fine, I don't care anymore. Anyway, so you see, so the Dalek is in pain. The Doctor's like, I've come to help you. My name's the Doctor, I've come to help you. Then the Dalek recognises that. He's like, Doctor! And the Doctor's like, got a look of shock on his face. It's amazing. The performances are absolutely incredible by Christopher and Nicholas Briggs. You would honestly think that the Dalek was actually talking. And you can tell that Robert Sherman knows his shit. And that is the reason why, and this is the reason why I like the Dalek. Well, I still have a collection of Daleks, let me show you. Okay, right there. There, can you see them? Yeah, they're there. They're right about... Okay. This is the problem. There. Oh, fuck. Okay. There, zoomed in on them. That is my Dalek collection. And the reason why I've... Okay, zoom out. Alright. There, that's much better. Yeah, this is the episode that really brought back the Daleks. And most of all, made them threatening. Like, these Daleks they're not limited by anything. This episode completely blows people's expectations of the Daleks. Because before then, everybody thought that the biggest threat to the universe and they could be defeated by a bunch of stairs. This fully proves them wrong. Because, yeah, Daleks have been able to fly. In the chase, they were able to fly. Like, from 1965, they were able to fly. But nobody believed that the Daleks could fly until now. Until not 2005. Like, you also had the bit in Revelation and Remembrance of the Daleks where you see Davros flying and you also see a normal Dalek flying, and that's all fine and good, but those moments only happen for a few seconds. All those happen for a few seconds. This story completely blows expectations out of the window, and the Dalek keeps on flying. It's not like a one-time thing. You see it constantly, and it's burned into your memory that they can fly. Also, this episode also shows how threatening one Dalek can be. Like, legit, this Dalek kills more people than any Dalek since. No, I mean Solo Dalek. And it's confirmed that this Dalek, the Metatron Dalek, let's just refer to it for like ease of talking, killed about 200 people in this story. 200 people! My God. The cult of Skaro would be wet in their shells at the sound of that. But they get defeated by a bunch of people who weren't controlled properly. Yeah, you gotta feel for them. But yeah, the Daleks after this, well, after parting of the ways, become a running gag. Like Series 2, it's fine, alright, but then Series 2's Dalek story proved to be absolutely gobshite. This Dalek story had them in the centre. They were the point of the story. Yeah, that's what I like about Series 1, because it knew that you didn't really care that much for their parents. So and the monsters were the forefront of the story. Now, Series 2, on the other hand, it did have some stories like that, but then you have Doomsday, where it's about as soppy as you can get, and the drama is not from the Daleks, it's all the Cybermen. The Cybermen are completely Robocopinized in Series 2. But hey, what can you do? Yeah, I find Rose Tyler isn't as annoying as she would be in Series 2. She's at the point where she's slightly annoying, that she thinks she knows best, when the Doctor's kind of in the right, but you gotta admit, you might be in the wrong for killing and wanting to kill an intelligent creature that has no purpose in life. That's kind of an asshole thing to do. So maybe Rose has a point. Maybe the Doctor is turning into a monster. He's even acting like a Dalek. Christopher Eccleston nails it in this story. He is one of my favourite new series Doctors. Capaldi, Christopher Eccleston, John Hurt, Capaldi, and then either Tennant or Smith. They're both shite in my opinion. Maybe Tennant because he has fangirls. But both Tennant and Smith were both missed after their regenerations, and like everybody, oh, bring back David Tennant, or oh, bring back Matt Smith. The reason why I don't watch Doctor Who is because Matt Smith or David Tennant aren't the Doctor, and it's okay. Like, for fuck's sake, isn't this show about time travelling and an adventure? Yeah, remember when that was possible? Capaldi tried his best, at least. At least his goodbye was better than Tennant's. Anyway, I'm losing myself. Yeah, everybody did a fine performance. Even the background characters. Hell, even Adam. Adam's not that annoying, okay? He's not fucking Adric, but I do agree that he should have not been. Spoiler alert, if you have not watched Doctor Who, The Prisoners of Time, the 50th anniversary comic, then skip to a further point in the video. I don't care. He should have not been the main antagonist of Prisoners of Time. That's like having, I don't know, bloody Chameleon as the villain of the 50th anniversary. Or even the original Osgood as the villain of the 50th anniversary. Does anybody remember Captain Osgood from the Daemons? I reviewed that a few years ago. Not a few years. What am I, retarded? Well, it does seem a few years ago, doesn't it? Oh my god, I'm getting a grey hair. My god, I'm turning 15. My god, my life is going past me like if it was some kind of roller coaster. Oh no, I'm growing old. Anyway, yeah, this is a brilliant episode. Rob Sherman knows how to write the Daleks, and whoever directed this episode knows how to direct the Daleks. Graham Harper, as much as I like you, as much as you're directing, you can direct the Daleks as well. What you were given poor material for your directing debut in the new series. You should have been given something else. Instead, you got gobshite, which is a shame. I feel sorry for you, man. Overall, this episode is amazing. If I had a rating system, I would rate this 10 out of 10. Oh, 11 out of 10. This is brilliant. You should go and watch this. Also, you should get this. Get the Steelbook. If you haven't gotten any of the Steelbooks, don't worry, I'm in the same boat. I didn't get any bloody Steelbooks before this. Actually, I'm planning on getting more Steelbooks. I might actually get the Last Jedi Steelbook if they release it. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah. So I'll see you in the next video where I'm probably going to do a vinyl update. And then after that, I'm going to do like, I don't know, going to London for my birthday. My birthday's on a Wednesday, but I won't be going on my, might do some kind of stupid vlog or, whatever I feel like it, okay? Okay, will that satisfy you? See you in the next one. I feel like I'm dying. Goodbye. Forever.